Good morning, fisher persons. Today is Monday, 4/11/2022. There's not enough water out there to go fishing, and the water's dirty. So I thought I would share some information with you about what I'm trying to do. Zones 1, 2, 3, and 4 of my fishing inventory has not been producing much since the river water took over those areas. And it's a combination of river water and many other things, but Point Fiend, Bay Batola, the Toilet Bowl, Oak River, North-South Pipeline, those areas that I have a lot of extensive research in and a lot of fishing history in have not been producing for the last 3 years. So about 2 years ago or so, I decided to expand my comfort zone and add Zone 5. Zone 5 was from Bar Territory Buff along the Twin Pipeline all the way to Oak River. That was Zone 5. Even those zones, Lake John, Four Horse, Bay Batola, Bay Shallow, those areas, Lake Campo and all that, is starting to show signs of dirty water, and once again, the productivity in that area hasn't been what I was looking for. So, last year I expanded my comfort zone into the north side of the Bar Territory Buff and the Lake Robin side of Bar Territory Buff, to try to learn that area, because I was finding a lot more cleaner water in that area to fish. Fishing with lures, to me, the most important thing is the clarity of the water. And I find that those areas are a lot better than the areas south of Bar Territory Buff. So what I did was I just went on the map and I started picking spots, looking for areas that I thought would hold fish, and then try to establish a learning process for each one of those spots. The who, what, when, where, why, how of fishing those areas. This map here is, as you can see, is Lake John, Lake Robin. That's where I'm at right now in Lake Robin. I've marked spots that I thought would be holding fish, like 22 spots, 16, 14, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 26 down here, 28 over here, 27 here, and I'm guessing that's 29. Not sure, but I'm guessing that's 29. I have fished 17. I put a depth finder on it. I know there's a nice deep hole that all this water dumps into. And my theory on that is, if the bait's coming through here, it's going to wash down in that hole. Then when it hits the shallow side of this bay, it's going to come up. And that's where I want to be at. I want to be on the downstroke and the upstroke fishing. Like I said, I've fished it a few times. I have not had any luck, but it looks very promising. 16, I've caught a few fish there. This area on this side, the little point, is like maybe 5 feet of water, 4 or 5 feet of water, but then it dumps down, and the current line just comes around here like that, goes around this point and gets into this 15 feet of water. But you throw up in here and you fish that shallow side, you work it down into that 15 feet of water. I really think that's going to be a promising area. I haven't put much attention on it yet. This area through here is like 14, 15 feet of water. I think it's ideal for the Oak River troll, whether you have a north wind or southerly wind back and forth. 18, I've fished it a few times. I haven't put the effort into it yet. 20, I caught a few, maybe 10, 12 trout up in there. It's about 8, 10 feet of water. 19, out here there's a nice little hole. Caught a few trout with fishing the birds. The birds have a tendency to stack up there when that water's coming out here. I have not done anything with 21. I'm going to expand my knowledge on that later on. 25, I fished it once. Again, didn't put a depth finder on it. I have not touched these two spots over here, nor 29 up here. I'm going to address that all this summer. I think I'm going to spend this summer just going to these spots and learning them, learning where the holes are, where the drop-offs are, and stuff like that. You can see right over here, I didn't mark this one, but there's a current line coming through here. You can see the dark water coming through here. I think that's going to be a good spot. I think all along the shoreline probably going to be a good spot. Once again, you can see the water coming through here, how it works its way through there. It's over here, same way. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to go and mark this map up of areas I want to study this summer. Run around and just feel them out, find out where the holes are, where the drop-offs are. Over here is a nice big hole here. This here, there's all kind of water that moves through here. But every one of these turns, there's a hole, there's a D spot, and there's current lines. I mean, they got some wonderful current lines through here to fish. You know, coming out of here is a nice current line. Sometimes the water comes out this way. In between these two islands here, fish up all in here. So that's what I'm gonna spend my summer, man, trying to learn these spots and figure out how to fish them, when to fish them, and what it takes to catch fish in those areas. I love the way the water looks in that area. It's a lot cleaner. Just so you know, the reason why I use R on these spot numbers and other spot numbers is because it's telling me it's the Lake Robin side of the Bayou Terry Buff. So if you see me posting the R number, R13, whatever, that means I'm on the Lake Robin side of the Bayou Terry Buff. This canal over here looks promising. You know what I mean? I'm gonna research all of that. So if any of you fisher persons out there can help me accelerate the learning curve of these areas, I'd appreciate a call. Also don't know of any hazards out in this area. Like I said, I'm just starting to fish this area this year. I don't know if there's anything to be concerned about running in this area. I've ran it in a fairly low tide and hadn't had any problem. Now, I didn't run it this past Saturday because I had to have wheels on my boat to get around. But anyway, I'm just trying to show you what I would do in a new spot. And to me, this is a new spot to me. I've been fishing Delacroix for 53 plus years, and I've never really fished over here, never. I know I've made a couple of trips with the Fishing King. Can't think of his name now. Anyway, the Fishing King. I made a couple of trips over here. We caught a few, but that was with live bait. And I'm more so a lure fisherman. I don't particularly care to fish with bait. I'm sure there's a few other people out there that likes that too. But anyway, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to learn new spots. I'm expanding my comfort zone. And it's all because zone 1, 2, 3, and 4 is full of river water, and it's just not productive. Cannot catch them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, this is what I'm trying to do, folks. I hopefully this will help you when you're looking for new spots, which you might want to try to do to learn those spots quickly. Catch you later. Bye.